Oh, yes, hello. Hello. Hmm. Well, good morning, 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 good morning. All right, questions. Question. No, I can't confirm about the spy balloon, as they called it, or weather balloon, or whatever it's called. But on that frequency, 3.64, 3.64 megacycles. If it is a weather balloon, it's logical if they would use a frequency like that because it carries more in the ionosphere, bounces around, and if it's in a certain country that originated from, then it's easy to receive that. So they wouldn't want to transmit it to satellite. So it's probably most likely a weather balloon. Uh, Picked up some mod frequency, but I can't tell you what they are. I have no reference to the frequency of that particular piece. But this is special R receiver. Make sure 105 1B. I have maybe a dozen of these different series of them, plus the exciter and transmitter. This is an exciter. Okay, about what is it? The exciter is about 100 milliwatts, I believe. I can transmit with this into the transmitter, which goes on top of here, which is in the other room, and put out 100 watts in all the different areas. Lower side band, upper side band. Oh, good heavens! All kinds of different bandwidths, tuning variations. The same as the transmitter. This is the exciter, and it just puts the energy into the transmitter or the RF amplifier section. So what you have a complete unit. You got the receiver, the exciter, and the RF amplifier. So I have a number of those. The R, we'll just call R10. I'll make sure 51B and its series without the B and C's were used in up to the actually to the late 90s. Best receiver apparently, as written up by many journalists in the military industrial complex at the time. This replaced the R398, R390U/UR, which have dozens of those as well. And before that was the R series of receivers, regeneration type, which I got a few, maybe 6, 7, 8. I'm getting more in, by the way, and more of these. So it's an excellent receiver. Solid state, except for a couple of tubes in here. I think it's 2 tubes. But it works fantastic and goes up to about 30 megs. Now, if I were, no, I think it's 500 kilocycles. And then you got adjustments of frequency here as well, and cycles per second. hear that. So it's very fine tuning. So dead on at 15 megapixels, 0000, right? And I use these WWV for Colorado for calibration because it's continuous 24 hours a day, all year after year. So good for calibrating at different frequencies. Up to 25 megs, down to 2.5 megs. So, I like that. Plus I use antenna couplers. I got a 150-foot antenna long wire. For this low band stuff. For upper band, military bands and all that, I got these guys. Watkin and Johnson's spook receivers right out of the FCC, Federal Communications Commission's office. This one was auctioned off, and I got it. So, I got 2 of those. And what else? Oh yeah, I got other ones. UHF military bands. 300 to, 200 to 400 megapixels. Up and then they get into the high, well this will cover up to a gigahertz. And I have others that go to maybe 18 gigs. Complements of the warships. Yes, I uploaded the screen, filmed it off the screen. Carla Connections, the experiment with Bob Bandler of Dancy, myself, and others involved in that. It's just should be uploaded in high definition, which it will be sometime. Luckily, Nancy's getting into the hard drives and uploading and checking on videos, which there's dozens and dozens of videos. And all these videos over there were copied. So don't be surprised if you see videos of things breaking up and cracking, metal samples blowing up. That'll be uploaded. All of it. I got lots of that. TV shows, site is coming and filming. I've got lots of those. That'll be uploaded to somebody's YouTube. Doesn't have to be mine, but anyway, that'll be interesting. It'll help Bob Greener in his book on me, which I hope will help him. I'll like that. And I will return as Carla. I have the outfit and all the makeup, so I'll be back, as Arnold Schwarzenegger said. Let me check the time. Gotta go somewhere. After all, I got WWV, so let's find out what it is Pacific Standard Time, okay? Oh, wow. "22 minutes after 1 o'clock. I'll turn this off for now. I guess you come back to it later. And you pull this switch to turn it off. Supposed to be an engineering marvel, this, the R1051Bs. I always refer to them. I can't remember any numbers. I don't even remember a phone number of people's names. One of my things. So I got, oh dear, this is about, I'm just leaving 20 minutes. This is a good receiver. They walk in and Johnson with a DU, which is the viewing screen. That's compliments. Goes up to 1 gig. I use it to listen to the secret squirrel stuff that goes on those bands. It's kind of funny. You need a good antenna. This is a primitive directional antenna, but it does work. I'm getting another one in sometime. But it does work, and also it should be more up higher on a roof, maybe, or outside, because you got all this metal shielding, which likes to bounce back out. Those RF frequencies up that high. But I do listen. It's cool. So when it gets warmer, I'll put the antenna outside and pick all those little secret squirrel channel people talking all the time. And I do have microwave transceiver up here, and another microwave X-ray, not X-ray, but radar transmission system over there too. Once some months will pass, it's gonna get fun. A lot of stuff's got to come in here first, which is coming by pallets. That's gonna take a while to sort out. Then I got to work on a high voltage direct current system, as well as the electrostatic system. No, I don't use Tesla coils anymore. I avoided those things forever. For a long time. You don't need them. They're very unstable and noisy. I tried to get it. I did get 2 triode tubes to activate a Tesla coil, and it worked. It was 700 kilocycles. 700? Yeah, about that. That was very effective. It was small, but had 2 tubes. And now I have other systems. Over there, there's just a gray box that worked just as well. So, which I had in the apartment lab. So that's going to be DC. DC, fix those things. Corona rings, coils, roller inductors, variometers, and all that stuff to get all that behind iPad fixed and running. There'll be a strong magnetic field with a rotary Westinghouse vintage generator, as well as a low voltage supply, just like they used to have in the industrial buildings. I didn't have any of that stuff in the apartment. That would have probably pushed it under down into several layers down. But I had 24, I think it was 24 tons or 18 tons in that apartment. Here, I don't know, but it's a lot more. Could be 50 or 100 tons. I don't know. I'm counting the machine shop and armory and warship stuff. So, but also got additional transmitters here and converters. We'll take 110 volts or 115 volts, 125 volts, converts it into 400 cycle 3-phase, 115, 125 volts to operate aircraft stuff and odd military stuff. Anyway, I'm having fun today, just doing a few things. Carla Conniption returns, woohoo! Stand up straight, Major. Well, you hear that rain? Wow, it's coming down. I'm going to turn you around, I guess. Oh, that's the high voltage section I'll be redoing. Let's move poor old wonky iPad over here. More better a display of it. Oh, that's the generators and stuff. It's hard to see it in the transformers, DC and AC. I'll move it around here. Not hard to see it, isn't it? Okay. DC output transformer, high voltage X-ray. X-ray, 60,000 volts, AC alternating current. Okay, and then we have 15,000 here, one of the traditional X-ray, and then behind that is capacitors. Anyway, I should get going. Water, raindrops. So, today I believe Bob's going to be covering cows with farts. I noticed the name Paul Pantone popped up, which I wouldn't recommend really doing anything with him, by the way. Cow fox? Hey! Human farts. I thought of it first, Bob. Come on. I was thinking of a fart mobile where you sit in your car, eat a lot of beans, and you sit there as you fart. That is turned into energy into the combustion system for farts. So that would be interesting. That would be fun. That would be hilarious. A fart mobile. I don't know about fart airplanes. That could be problematic. All the passengers sitting there in their fart chairs, farting away, and the pilot's farting away, and you get enough gas to drive the jets. Ooh. We're falling. Come on, more beans. I love it. It's a good one, though. Okay, so I've been talking a blue streak of things to come. What do we got here? Okay, got it. I think that's strong enough to hold that, and I got the big rotary magnetic fuel generator over there. You can't quite see it, but it's there. It's heavy. It's about 500 pounds. Alright. I think that's it. I think so. Better record.